have to know your value. In God we trust, all others bring data. Deming. But here's this other one that I love. Everything that can be counted does not necessarily count. And everything that counts cannot necessarily be counted. So if we're going to communicate our value, we first have to know our successes and our strengths. As women, we tend to be hard on ourselves. That's why when we get out of the shower, we look at what's not working instead of looking at what is working. I think I should look a certain way. My husband is perfectly happy. Why isn't that good enough? We think we're hard on ourselves. So I want you to focus on your strengths. Know what your strengths are. It's important. Share your value. Here's something really fascinating. You want to match your achievements to the concerns of the listener. If I'm going to go talk to Ken, what is his interest? Those of you that don't know, it's diversity. That's a hint. So if I'm going to see Ken, I want to share my successes in that world of diversity. Because if he knows what I've achieved, then he will share it with somebody else. If I have something, a person talked to me about a great service they had at GM, wouldn't I want, and I'm in with you in an elevator, I'm going to share that to you, Alicia, because I'm in the elevator and it's something that you're interested in, correct? One, we don't even know that we have value. We don't even know what we do, but then we don't package it at all. We don't share what we need to share. I'm working with, I coach women who run for political office. I coach women who are looking to be on corporate boards, and I coach women who are looking to seek investors of over $1 million. So you would think that those three groups of people, they got it going on. They know what they're doing. No, they don't. They get all caught up in the head of what they haven't achieved or what's wrong or have everybody else. They don't realize just package your successes so that people can see you. Promote your value. Publicizes. Can you all just take your hands and go, I'm a gem? 1, 2, 3.
I'm a gem.
See, you do it all with me here, but when you go back to your office, you'll be going, I'm a gem. I want you to be able to walk and strut and know, I am a gem. I walk like a gem. Can you all just stand up for a minute? Touch your hand right underneath just right here, above your belly button. That's called your solar plexus. That's where your strength lies. Too often people do this. They lead with their heads, or they lead with other things. I want you to lead with your solar plexus because, one, you don't hurt your back, and two, it's power. So you're going to everybody's going to face that way. We're going to take 4 steps leading with your solar plexus. Watch how you walk differently, all right? So watch me first. So you're going to lead with your solar plexus like that. All right? Ready? 1, 2, ready, go. Walk with your solar plexus. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn around, go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you notice how you're standing differently? There's less tension in your shoulders. There's less strife. You can publicize your achievements by walking with your solar plexus. You can all sit down now. Let's talk about value. I missed the one. Can you go back one? We're going to talk about value because one of the things that I have found for myself that was a struggle was how do I communicate my value? And really, what is it? We've all taken tons of courses about values and morals, and then we sit with our supervisors or powers that be, and they want us to tell them how great we are, and we're like, and so the same thing was happening for me. And so I wanted to create a way that all of us, especially all of us as women, can use easily in a moment's notice and practice so that when the opportunity arrives, we know what we're doing. Is that okay with you? Yes. So the first one is visible, attitude, leverage, user resources, and evolve. And we're going to be talking about all of that. And I'm so glad for the videos that we had before because we're going to tie in with that. So the first is visible. What do you really, really do? Not what your job description says. See, because I already know y'all. Your job description says one thing, and you do 20 other things. Is that correct? Yes. So your job description says one thing, but you do 20 other things, and we never talk about it. Actually, we never talk about it because somewhere along the line we watched way too many Disney movies. Somewhere along the line we really, really believe that something will happen like this. Oh, if only they knew. La, 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 la. I am your HR fairy godmother. I am here to spread and share all of your accomplishments. I will whisper and let them know. There is no fairy godmother. As a matter of fact, you really do think that everybody notices what you've done, right? I mean, they walk by your desk. Here's the truth. How many, you talked about work-life balance. Everybody's talking about work-life balance and making it sound so cool. Here's the truth. Dogs, cats, kids. Love. Marriage, looking for love, just got rid of him trying to find love. In a partnership. Work. Oh, I love going to work. It's so much fun. It's wonderful, isn't it? It's just awesome. Oh, yes. And I volunteer too. Because that's what I do. I give back to the world. Yes. Oh, yes. Yeah, the gym. Oh, yeah. I'm going to the Zumba class. Yeah. What? What? See, I don't watch Oprah. What? Oh, I'm supposed to meditate? So, this is how y'all walking in the halls of GM. Can I hear a yay? Yay. Now, here's what's fascinating. You're all waiting for the fairy godmother because you think your boss that walked by your desk noticed what you did. But you don't realize this is what your boss's life is. Because they've had, 2,200 people under you? So she's got 2,200 people under her. Stop looking at me like, I can't believe you just did that. So we want them to visibly know what we do. They won't know. So you're going to have to tell them. Get yourself a black composition book. Yes, I said the old-fashioned black composition book. I want you to start checking off with the stick how many phone calls you make. In a day. How many calls do you receive? How many calls do you put out? Just put the book. Oh, made a phone call. Made a phone call. Got a phone call. Made a phone call. How many emails? One email. But imagine that you did a stick. Now imagine 6 months from now you go to a meeting and they say, well, what did you do? Let me tell you. 15,622 emails on behalf of you. 3,262 phone calls. Vetted, served, dealt with for you. I sent out and attended 24 conferences. Does those numbers make a difference, yay or nay? Instead of just saying I made a call, now you're actually showing what you're visibly doing.